Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Behind me, I have the beautiful 2024 Tiffin Allegro Red 33AA. You guys are going to absolutely love this. This is going to be a luxury, very high-end, Class A diesel pusher motorhome. And this thing is stunning inside and out. You got a beautiful paint job. You got tons of storage, a big old generator, so that way you can do camping pretty much wherever you want, whenever you want, or however you want, whenever you want. Automatic wind sensoring awnings and a whole lot more in this. But I hope you guys enjoy the tour. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm gonna drop a link to some more information down in the description, along with my contact information and the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, all that good stuff can be found down there. But I hope you guys like the tour. Consider subscribing for future videos. But again, it's the 2024 Tiffin Allegro Red 33AA. Now this thing is absolutely stunning. We're going to start on the inside and work our way back. Right when you come in, I still got the carpet laying on the steps, obviously to keep things nice and clean. But also this just came from the manufacturer today. So I kind of want to, got some stuff I got to set up still. But look at this, right when you walk in. Wowzer, wowza, wowza. This thing is beautiful. It's stunning. It's light, bright, and modern, but it's not so light and bright that it peels your eyes back. You still get those darker wood tones. It's fantastic. Right over here, you see you got the televator, a big old working desk area, but also this converts to a dinette. So you got the two chairs right here, but also you lift this up, snap it into place. You can circle those chairs around, and you got a place where you can sit down, play some cards, maybe have some lunch. Just a nice little functional spot. So daytime work mode, nighttime dinner mode, a lot of flexibility there. You're also going to see you got a roller that comes right out for two shelves, so that way you can help organize a couple things, but you can also lock everything in, when you're traveling. So that's pretty nice having those extra plates. I call them plates. I'm not sure what you want to call them, but for when you're driving around. To get access to some of the outlets that are underneath, you got those little cutout tabs right there, so that way you can, access some extra power. USBs and HDMI to connect to the TV, along with the sound bar. You also get a little power tower right there that flips out with two outlets and two USBs. You're going to notice every window is going to come with those day and night shades, so that's nice to block out a little bit of the sun, or all the sun if you want to go full Dracula mode, keep some nosy eyes out, stop the skin from sizzling. Flip it around directly across from the TV, because I know seating positioning, just from doing all these videos, that seems to be a big point of contention in a lot of these motorhomes, but this one just works. So right across from the TV, you're going to get a big old slide. By the way, for slide height reference, I am 6 feet tall, and my head does not even touch. So I'm going to guess the slides are probably 6.5, 6.5 inch, maybe 6'1", somewhere around there. But I love it. Great head height. You don't have to worry about bonking your head or slamming into anything, unless you are a very, very tall human for a camper in general. This is going to be what I like to call, and it might be actually called, I heard a rep call it once, but it's the cuddler's couch. Reason being is you get a whole ton of room. Kind of reminds me of that Blue's Clues, the big red comfy couch, because look at all the space. I'm sure, babe, if you're watching, I'm sure you could fit right here. You could be the cuddler's couch while you're sitting down and watching a good movie, and this is going to be the view that you're going to get. Pretty darn snazzy. Look at all that room just for walking around during your downtime, whether you got a pet or two or something coming with you, or a couple guests that you're going to use to sleep over here on this extra sofa with the additional sleeping space. During the day, you have tons of walk-around room, and look how sharp that tile looks. These are all going to be hand-laid tiles. You're also going to see the grouting in there, just looks really sharp. But on this unit, also, they have basically, water kind of heats up underneath it, and it has radiant heat that comes up through the coach to heat it up. So that's pretty darn snazzy. Power recliners. So this is going to be your power right here with the USB port in the middle. Stainless steel cup holders. And then you also get a little bit of storage right there with even two more USB ports, but it's a real wood right there. So that is an absolutely fantastic feature to have as well. The TV lift control is going to be right here, so I'll lower that down while I'm kind of showing you this cabinetry. Now, all of this cabinetry is going to be custom. It's going to be made down actually at the Tiffin factory down at Red Bay. So that is nice in general to know that everything in this coach is coming from the same place. So they actually, you know, have the miter, cut out the counter or the cabinets. What separates Tiffin from a lot of these different brands too is just the quality of the workmanship. You can see this comes all the way up. That's because they're not sourcing out the work, and they can do the little things like that. You do a lot of the little things right, and big things add up. Soft touch ceilings, even on the slides. So that's nice for sound deadening. Storage goes all the way across the top of this slide. Emergency exit right here, so pull, push, and plop. You know you can get out in a hurry. Again, the day shade and the old night shade, so that's going to be on all those windows. You're also going to see you get the electric fireplace, which is basically a fancy looking space heater. A couple different lighting modes. You're going to have your red, blue, orange, and white, but that'll heat up 500 square feet of camper. So that way, you know, you don't have to maybe use alternative means of heat, you know, that maybe, you know, cost you some money or cost you some grief just setting up in general. That right there, not only does it look beautiful, but it'll heat up the entirety of this room, make it really nice and comfy. Up on the ceiling, got some really nice accent lighting with this light strip down the middle, just a nice, classy touch. And it goes with sort of, I don't know what you want to call that, little honeycomb look to it. Very similar to what's right about there. So it all matches. It's got good synergy. You'll also see you got speakers all over the place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, 5. There's one above my head. There's 6. Just right in this area for a nice little kind of surround sound feel to it. So right over here, this is going to be your kitchen where you're going to get cooking. You have your dual stainless steel undermounted bowl. Even this is all that countertop that has the same pattern all the way through. So if for some reason you were to chip it off, that pattern, that design, that goes all the way through the top. What you're also going to notice is that this is this exact same material. So that is a big time plus. You got really nice tile work right here, again with the grout. These are true ceramic tiles. Another area for more power. The true induction cooktop. So you get those nice pans. It won't burn you, but it will cook your food. So that's a big time plus. I love seeing that. And then right below, you do get your dishwasher. Who likes to do dishes? I know I sure don't. You also get the fancy residential style sink. Hitting those dishes from all angles. Underneath, clean cut access to your plumbing as well as some storage. And then you're going to get 3 pull-out drawers. So you're going to get, well, that took me by surprise right there. I did not know that was there. That is pretty darn cool. So nice extra countertop space. But right there, boom. So you're going to have that pull-out, and then the bottom 2 are going to be a little bit bigger. And if you didn't notice, that was that soft touch. And see how far this pulls out. Then the soft touch, you don't have to worry about it clinking. Love that touch on these nicer high-end units that you got the Tiffin family signing it, and they also date the day. So that is a really cool touch. Lets you know that people just care still, and they're really trying to put out a very high-quality product with their name right on it. I think that's just a really nice, reassuring touch. One of the fanciest microwaves you'll ever see. Bunch of different modes right there. Even has an air fry mode. Another pull-out counter right here. And you're going to notice that these are all over the place. But they're just going to be the touch screen right there. So you can turn on your lights, you know, your fan controls, all that for your vent fan, your fan lid. But some really nice stuff to kind of play around. You can also adjust the screen brightness depending on how you want your eyesight to be. Fantastic fan, which is going to be just located right above your oven. So that's nice to help suck out the steam, you know, or possibly the smells from whatever you're cooking, the steam or the stank. Big old freezer with an ice maker, just like the one inside your home. So that way you can get camping for a long time. You could easily pack away a week's worth of clothes in there, or clothes, geez, I always do that. A week's worth of food, absolutely no problem. Love seeing that too. I like how they don't use any wasted space. You know, usually that is just going to be kind of a decorative little area. They just find a way to pack a little bit more in. Myself personally, I'd probably put a little mesh netting right there, use it as a spike rack. If you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you know I usually like to be cooking. I talk about, you know, different things. Shrimp tacos, made some steaks last night. That was fantastic, but I would put my Traeger seasonings in there. Have a real good time. Got the old porcelain throne, so even a round belly like myself can sit down and feel very comfortable. You don't have to worry about having kind of one of those less expensive plastic toilets. It's also going to be the foot flush. Corner radius shower, so you get decent space in there. It's going to be a little larger than some of your radius showers, so that's always a plus. You also get the shower miser. If you're not familiar with the shower miser, essentially you turn the little knob right there. Well, here, let me open this thing up. You turn the knob right here, and then it doesn't let the water come out of the shower head. It actually stays in there in the tank and rolls and rolls and rolls until it heats up, so that way you don't waste any water. Touch control for the bathroom lighting. Get a little window right there, hopefully for a good breeze. More storage, another fantastic fan for a different kind of steamer tank. Some movable shelves, which is always a big time plus. I like how you have that. If you have something you want to stick in a little bit taller, you simply just lift these up and move the tabs. So really nice and easy to do that and adjust this and truly make it yours. They even have the really nice countertops in here along with those hand-laid ceramic tiles. So, before we get to the bedroom, we got a couple more things to show you here. A couple more storage cubbies. That's going to be your fuse box. So for some reason, you know, you need to shut something down, that's going to be where you do it. And then right here is going to be your main control. This is going to be the big control center. So you can control, you know, all your different lightings right here. There's even a master on, master off switch. But you got your home where you can check your batteries for your chassis and your house battery. You know, the floor, you can adjust the heat of that. So right here, really nice and easy. You see how easy that slides up and down? I think you can even tap, yeah. So really cool there. Not only do you have that, but you click right here and you can sync the zone. So if you want it to be the same temperature all throughout, you just sync it, pick what you want, and you are good to go. You can also individually do it. So if you want the rear, you know, in the bedroom to be a little bit cooler, we'll set that to 66, set the front to 72, whatever you're most comfortable with, you can absolutely do that. Now the aqua hot settings are going to be right here, so you can do some different tests, you know, all that good stuff. But that's going to be what heats up that floor, provides some really nice radiant heat throughout the coach. Really nice system. It's a pretty darn pricey system, but it is one that's money well spent. Now, like I said, this unit just came in today, so we haven't quite even made the bed yet, but I still wanted to get it out to you and show it to you. Right here, you got to push the latch down. I mean, look how nice that is. That is nicer, you know, woodwork than you will see in most homes. Surely is nicer than the one inside mine. But, you know, one day I aspire to hopefully, you know, own something like this. King bed. Nice plush mattress. You also get a little storage. And notice how clean cut that storage is too. You also got the strut system so your hands free. You don't have to worry about it. On both sides of the headboard, you're going to notice you get a little bit of countertop space, but you also get a window so that way you can continue that nice breeze. You also have reading lamps and then kind of more direct reading lights as well. Another touchscreen light system right here. You also get another USB port, and then of course some more storage. Up above the bed, again, hands-free. And then check how deep and plush that is. That is awesome. You're also going to see you get some outlets there too. So even in that, you know, if you wanted to plug in, you know, a phone or something, I guess, you know, you're good to go. But they just snuck it in there. Right across from the bed, not only do you get some nice dresser space, but you also get, you know, entertainment and a window. It's another emergency exit. So just right under here, good to go. This is going to be on that box frame, so I like how they did that. It's nice, decorative. It adds to the ambiance of the room. Just looks really sharp, but it also gets you a lot of extra storage to have that. So you get a little bit of countertop space. You get some outlets, 2 USBs, pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry if you ever need to. But then right here, you're going to get 2 dresser drawers. Pretty darn good size there too as well. And then right over here, the LG TV, your Wally, your DVD player. Pull out. I'd probably use that as maybe like a little hamper drawer or something. I think that'd be pretty nice. 2 of those. And then you get a pretty good sized closet along with the hanging rack. And then this is going to be one of those sliding doors. Move it on over, and then you have your washer and dryer. So this is truly a luxury home on wheels. Doesn't get much better. My wife is a fan sleeper, and you even get a residential style fan right above the bed. That's a big time plus. My wife would love that. I'm trying to get her to convince her to come in on some videos. I want to, the old Vanna White, have her dress up in a little dress and kind of point out some features. I think our Vanna White would be a pretty good little name for that. I think that could be fun. A little couples coach and touring. But all right, guys, I hope you guys like this tour. Hit that like and subscribe button. Again, this is the 2024 Tiffin Allegro Red 33AA. And if you guys are in the market, give me a call. I'm a sales manager here for a dealership, and I would love to work with you and sell you a camper. Now, before we start on the outside, I'm going to show you the front of this coach, and then we're going to get moving, show you all the storage, show you where everything is. And I've got a varsity football game to go to tonight, so I'm going to skedaddle, have some fun with the family. Both chairs are going to be power. So you got your controls for that right here. You do have a floorboard that can come up. It's automatic, so you just click it, and it closes that off so your feet aren't dangling down. And it's going to be made out of that same solid surface right there. But you get really nice views while you're up front. Obviously, you get a big old windshield, but I was driving this thing around. I wanted to compare it to a gas coach. Have never driven one of these before, and I'll tell you what, this thing cuts like butter. It is the smoothest ride. I drive around in a little Honda Civic. I used to drive an hour to work every day, and that is so rough compared to this, and this is so massive that it shocked me. I cannot understate how smooth it is with this Freightliner custom chassis. Just, ooh, man, it is nice. There's your leveling controls, so it's going to be right here, one-touch electric leveling. Massive windows, open it up for a good breeze. You notice that top part is tinted, so that's a big time plus. You get storage. It's going to be looking the same, all throughout. Then you got your TV. The only part that's different is going to be right here behind this door, which is going to have some of your controls, your Winegard satellite system, a USB plug-in, Wi-Fi, Magnum, energy. But then you also get the controls for the awning. So that right there, those awnings also, by the way, will have a wind sensor, so it'll pull in. At least the main one. I'm not sure about the door one. I'll have to educate my little bit of that. Then you got your your screens up there for your backup cameras and your side mirrors that are in there. Just really cool. You even have a shade that drops down too, so you can block out the sun. All right, let's head outside and show you the dang thing. There's the other controls right there. So that's going to be for your door awning. Master lights, all the lighting you can control right from here, which is pretty darn nice. Automatic doors when you come in and out. So if you close the door, those will pop themselves back in. I love that classic Tiffin, little silver decal there. That thing is looking snazzy. Now, those side mirrors will kick out when you're in the driving mode. Right behind here at the end of the video, that's going to be where your generator is housed. So I'll pop that out and show you what that's looking like. But a big old 7,000 watt diesel generator. You even got the little Tiffin logo right there in the red, just looking really sharp. You have your big boy Michelin tires. You're also going to have a fill on this side and on the other for your diesel. LED lights there underneath. And again, all the specifications are going to be down in the description, along with a link directly to the manufacturer website as well. But I love how they added that in those Girard awnings. So that's just such a good clutch feature. Typically they're right up in there, but you're paying a little bit more, so you're getting a little bit more. So that's a much more classic look for it. You got that full body paint. There's going to be 4 or 5 different options as well. That'll be down in that link. But right here is going to be your 4 batteries. So those are going to come in standard, and they're sitting on a tray, so that way you can pull them out. You also have the More Ride tray right here. That's going to feature a couple different tiles for you too. That's going to come in. Also on the inside, you have both of your battery disconnects. So you can flip them both, totally shut out the power. If you're not going to be using it for a while, you definitely need to be doing that so it doesn't drain your batteries on little things that just draw down the power. Right here is going to be an outside TV for you. And check out how sturdy these doors are, even for something like not meaningless, but like minor as this. These are just really nice, heavy doors that won't come down on you. You got a sound bar, and then behind that black little knob are actually USB ports so you can connect in. But right there, look at that. Went in there real nice and smooth. Let's close this here real quick. And that goes all the way through. It's going to be your inverter. Oh. Gotta latch that down. But check out these doors, okay? So you just gently push it. Boom, closed. Look at this. You go to about right here. Boom, closed. Just does it right there on its own. That's going to be tanks for your water. Michelin tires. More batteries. Allegro RED, looking real smooth. You got your engine. You got your hitch right there. Of course, you have your lights. It's got a full fiberglass roof on it, which is always a big time sign of high-end quality. Not a lot of brands will do that in general. But you also get the Lippert on-the-go ladder system. So they went away with the standard ladder and they go with this telescoping ladder that hooks in, so that way you can get on top, you know, check your maintenance, check your roof, and do everything that you need. But that is really nice. It runs you about $285 to purchase that online directly through Lippert. So even the sidewalls are painted. I mean, that is nice. The Allegro RED. That's your depth fill. Go ahead and push that cord right in there. Boom, boom, boom. And a doo-doo. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so this is going to be kind of your docking station. So you have hot and cold water access in the form of an outside shower. You got a couple of your valves, water filter, city water connection, and your tank flush, which is basically a sprinkler system there for your poop tank. They even include some Purell, so how nice is that? So you can clean up your hands, just so you're not getting dirty. That Motorhome tray will also come out in this direction, so that is pretty darn snazzy. There's your aqua hot system, so that's what's heating up that coach, you know, when it's nice and chilly in there. And then your hydraulic pumps. It's going to be that Tiffin, that spider system there. Let's see here, right here. So if you pull that, that's what disengages that front and opens it up, so that way you can access your generator. It's the Onan 8000. I think I said 7000 earlier. It's the Onan 8000. Pretty darn cool though. But all right guys, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Hope you stick around for future videos. Hit that like and subscribe button. Again, my name is Hunter, and this was the 2024 Tiffin Allegro RED 33AA. I got plenty more videos coming out. We got a ton of stuff in stock. As you can see, the lot is looking empty, but within the next couple of months, we will have hundreds of these things, and it is feeling good. But all right guys, have a great night. See ya.